Well, Gaffer came off the back of a brilliant result on Saturday. How has the week of training been?
Excellent. Obviously, a good vibe in the camp. Good result last week, although I thought the performance could have been better. I thought we took our foot off the gas a little bit when we could have pushed for more. But everyone was aware of that, and I think the players felt that on the pitch. I think there was a bit of frustration there that we hadn't kicked on. But 4-1's 4-1, and we move on to the next game, and obviously in a great position, and looking forward to a big game tomorrow.
And I guess it's kind of a beautifully handy situation to be in where you can get a great result, but also come away with lots of things to learn and improve on.
Yeah, definitely. I think when you're trying to be the best, there's always things that you can improve on and learn from, and that's most definitely our case. We're nowhere near the finished product. It's really important in these moments that everybody stays grounded, stays humble, and stays focused because. We've seen already this season in this league that it can kick you in the backside really quickly. So we've made sure that the group know exactly where we are and what we need to do, and we need to make sure that our levels and our focus go up another few levels, because we've got 4 huge games. All games where teams are playing for something, which I prefer, if I'm being honest. I think they're better games to have. But the team's in a good place. Obviously, there's a lot of confidence in there. There's a lot of drive in there. There's a lot of hunger in there, and we just need to up everything now.
Like you say, St Albans fighting for something. 3 points for them on Saturday would be absolutely gigantic. And the stadium's going to be packed as well in our visit to St Albans. I do wonder, looking ahead at the running, was this one of the more daunting fixtures for you?
I've not overthought it, to be honest with you. I think the thought process has been majority on us, because I do feel when we're at our best and we do what we do, we can give anybody a right run for the money. So I don't overly concern myself at the minute. We make sure our game plan's right. We make sure we understand what we're about and what we need to do. We're obviously aware of what the opposition will bring. But yeah, we were there, weren't we, last season where St Albans are. So for me, it's the guys have done a great job there, and I think a little bit like the team last week. If the manager was in a little bit earlier, they would have had a few more points, because they picked up some big results, and they gave us a proper game here. I think they were the best team when we played them at home. But the position they're in comes with a lot of pressure. They have to win. They have to beat us. And that's always a tricky situation when you're at home, because you've got to come out and win, but at the same time you can't make a mistake. So we know exactly what that feels like from last season. I think we're fortunate this season that we're at the other end with a different pressure. We're obviously trying to win every game, but it's not the burden that you're getting relegated. So yeah, we know exactly where they are. We know exactly what pressure will be on them. But we've got to play our way. We've got to play our way. We've got to go there and play with our energy and do what we do, and make sure it's a good day for us.
Player of the Month award for March has been given out. It went to Jason Adigan, who got a very large percentage of the votes from the fans. You must be hoping that his April's as good as his March in this sort of run-in.
Yeah, I think Jason, he can do more. I mean, he's got a lot of plaudits, but I'm his biggest fan, and I'm his biggest critic. I think Jason's career has been one of, when he's done well and got comfortable, he's took his foot off the gas. For his ability, there's no way he should be playing at this level. So for me, it's do more. I think well done on your award, but I'm not really bothered about it, to be honest with you. I want more from him. I think he's been good since he come in, but I think there's areas he can improve on. And I think we need to see now in these next 4 games another step up in level from him. And if he does that, then there's no way he should be playing non-league football. But he's here for a reason, like we all are. And as long as he learns the areas he needs to improve, and he pushes them boundaries, he can be a top player. So yeah, well done to Jace, but I want more.
Just finally, I wanted to say something about the fans. We know St Albans is going to be busy. There's no doubt about our away following. But Worthing are bringing a lot of fans to our home game against them. And I think there's going to be over 1,000 Worthing fans in the stadium. Is there a sort of rally for our fans? And how crucial is it going to be that they outsing this massive Worthing following?
I've got to be brutally honest with you. I'm getting bored of talking about Worthing when we're nowhere near playing them yet. We're focused on tomorrow. We want our fans to be there tomorrow as away support and get behind the boys, because that's the most important game, and it's our only focus. If I'm being brutally honest, if our fans can't come out against Worthing, then we got a problem. I think if we are serious as a football club of getting promoted this season, the players, the club as a whole needs tremendous backing, because the team and the ownership have put the club in an amazing place, and it needs its backing. So yeah, if you can't get to a game like Worthing, then you need to have a scratch of your head. But my focus is St Albans, and that's all the focus is at the minute.